Are you drunk, Charles?
Hey, Charles, how you doing?
Charles looks like he's freaking blasted, man.
Oh no!
Look around the place.
Yeah, Charles is spilling Cheerios.
Hey, Charles. We just had this cast. James.
Hello, world.
Y'all know James.
How goes it?
All right. Y'all know.
Yeah, it's loud.
I muted it. I got feet going on in someplace else. All right.
The DJ's about to jam up in here.
That's not my word.
It's about to get serious. Look.
You all know James. He happens to be at my house physically now from 8 hours away because he wanted to pick up some lockpick stuff. So we figured we'd just do an impromptu cast for the hell of it since he's here. And what the hell? We have no actual topic. So anybody has any ideas, thank you. That lessens my double chin.
Okay. Why don't we talk about Atlanta and how they're negotiating with the cyber criminals?
I'm interested in that. You continue that conversation with James as I go upstairs and get into my nighttime clothes.
Atlanta's negotiating with the criminals?
Yes.
Oh, in response to the ransomware?
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah. I hear some people. I know strategically that it's a bad thing that they do any kind of negotiation because it encourages the criminals to keep doing this shit to others and probably to Atlanta again.
But they got caught with their pants down.
Don't get me wrong. It's one thing to know that you shouldn't do it. It's another thing to be told to be the one responsible for.
What's up, friends?
You have a lot of echo.
Hey.
What's up?
Hello.
Charles?
What's up?
Woo! Man.
Hello, world.
Ah! I feel.
Feeling good?
Yes, I'm here.
I said you feeling good.
Oh man, I'm feeling great. It is a nice Friday night. The bar's jumping. The game's on. Have my Jack Daniels. Ooh.
Now, by Jack Daniels, do you mean like a singular drink of Jack Daniels or Jack Daniels as in plural?
Half a bottle, not half a bottle, but a good amount. But I feel good though.
Okay.
Cheerios.
Yeah, we can tell. We can tell you're feeling pretty good. We can tell
I
you're
feel good though.
Yeah, we can tell. We can tell.
Oh. But I have to say, I love you guys, my computer brethren. You guys.
Yeah, this was drunk.
Awesome. The DJ is setting up. He is setting up. It's gonna be so exciting. I hope I get to hear some like EDM music. I'm hoping. Shit. I need some Journey in my life. What else? Name a tune. I need everything. I need it all. Just play all the music.
Get them to play chip tunes because that is totally an appropriate theme for a bar.
Yeah, it is. Well, you know what? Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Man. Sorry, my hand hit the button, but like we just need. Yeah, I need it all. The world is here. We're all here, and I'm just having the time of my life. And you know what? It's not even a celebration. It's not even a celebration. No type of whatever going on or anything else. It's just me being live, turned up, litty, or whatever you want to call it, and we just having a good goddamn time. Yeah.
Not drunk. We're especially happy you're on that family.
Huh?
You know, like, I love you, even sober. So, you know.
Oh, my God, I love you guys, too, man. It's freaking crazy.
We love you, Charles.
Woo!
Love you too, Charles.
Feeling good tonight. Yeah, singing my life away. Yeah. So what you guys doing on a wonderful Friday?
Not much, man. I'm up here visiting Adrian, picking up some lockpick stuff.
I know. Hey, how's it going? All right. Woo!
Oddly enough, James, I was just talking about you with someone.
What's that?
I was just talking about you with someone.
Who's
Oh,
that?
you were? What'd you say? Hope it was good stuff.
No, I mean,
Hope it was good. Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh. No, I'm saying sorry to the chair. Oh, my God. That's not good.
Who are you talking
Why am I
about?
saying? Huh?
Jack was talking about me.
Oh. No, it was crazy because I said sorry to a chair. It's just nuts. That's just out of control. Why am I... Hold up. Is that live? Are we live?
yeah, we're live.
Oh, my God.
You should be showing that. You should be showing that chair who's boss.
Oh my goodness! I want you. I just seen the. I seen the. Shit! I can't even talk. I seen the
Pick
yellow.
up the chair.
The yellow.
Pick up the chair and throw it. Show it who's boss.
Okay, I see the little yellow bar. I saw the yellow bar.
All right, James, what exactly are we having fun with right now?
Crafted artisan meadery.
Nope.
Adrian, yes.
Unfortunately, I only have one drinking horn. So
Oh man, you are jamming with the crafted. Oh, that is serious.
Wait, Adrian, you said you were gonna. Yeah, you're going to be cutting off the drink.
That is bomb.
Yeah, that's been working out, Liz.
That is bomb. Man, these impromptus are.
Well,
A little bit. It's not been filtered. It's still got a lot of yeast in it. We'll use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's extra.
Extra protein.
yeah.
I wasn't going to go there.
So who are you talking to me about, Jack?
What's that?
Jack said he was talking about me.
Oh. Whew. I love these impromptus, man. These impromptus are serious. But no, in all like seriously, like this week is awesome. I love these impromptus. We got what's that? A spaceship?
What spaceship, huh?
It's a drinking horn.
This is a drinking horn. This is a Viking drinking horn.
Oh no! You know what that thing? You know what that ship looked like? It looked like one of the ships like in Transformers or whatever, like one of those weird ships. I don't know. Yeah.
It's got like Grimfrost's name on it in Viking runes.
Jesus, hot in here. Whew. Forehead glistening, y'all. I mean, I can see it. Forehead is glistening.
Yeah, Atlanta might be too far south for me as far as concerned. Alabama seems nice though. Like if you go to about Huntsville, Alabama seems nice.
It's not too bad. But it's still good.
Oh man. Yeah, we buy.
I think maybe James can stay late enough tomorrow. Probably go.
Oh my goodness! You know what? I just thought about something, guys. This is my La Vista Bonita. Remember when on Wednesday when I was talking about La Vista Bonita and the tropical island breeze? This is it. This is the island breeze. This is the island breeze I was talking about. Because I was like, I was on the cast on Wednesday night, and I was like, tropical island breeze. Yeah, and La Vista Bonita. Oh my God, that light's shining. I'm telling you, it's crazy. This is it. This is my breeze. Oh. Yes. Woo. Yes. Oh.
So I'm catching up on the shit on my phone. That is a friend of mine. I think it's misunderstanding. Another friend of mine does drama and stuff. All right. So what is in this particular cider we're drinking?
Hold up.
Hand me that.
Hold up.
This has got some extra stuff in it. This one is it's basically a cider. It's a Snowbelt cider, apple and cranberry honey wine with added spices. That's not too bad. What do you think? Pretty good. It's all on the sweet side, but this one's from Fast Artisan Meadery. I got another thing in the fridge. It's something from New Day. Not New Day. From Bee Nectar, but I don't remember what. And yes, I did say something about cutting back Liz, and I just haven't done it. You're correct for chastising.
I've already talked to him about it.
Oh.
So what new things do we have to discuss tonight? And I'm gonna switch. Wait, that's the same one too.
Oh, check.
One
Sorry. Hey, how's it going? All right. Good. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just let the waitress know I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Just put it on my tab. Woo. Yeah.
Someone sent me a message.
Just put it on my tab. Don't worry about it. Sorry, guys. I'm back.
It's all
They
good.
just asking me, do I want to cash out? I said,
So wait, what is today's holiday called? Today's a holiday of some variety in the Catholic.
It's Good Friday, but I'm not being good. I don't know. I'm feeling good.
That's all that matters to me personally. But okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Google does not recognize this holiday.
I'm technically off today, so it's all good.
And my blue jeans. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, I love the fist bump. Boom. Fist bump to you guys too. Ah, yes.
I don't know how the webcam.
Oh, you're looking for a holiday? Today's Passover. Or right now. Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's Passover, so I'm celebrating Passover tomorrow, really.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I celebrate Passover. I'll be in church on Sunday, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I wake up on Sunday morning.
After tonight,
You celebrate Passover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm just gonna say, so give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in the rock and roll and drift away. Yeah. Give it to me. Woo.
5 of us would make the ugliest boy bands ever.
Oh my God.
Jack is kind of. But anyway.
Like, you ever just been out and about and you just feel good? It's just for no reason. I don't even have anything going on. You just out. Just that cold, crisp air is hitting you.
Very rarely, man. I wish I had you on upbeat butterfly.
Adrian, my brother, we can get there together, man. We can get there together.
all that extra jacket.
Come on.
He's always happy even about the jack, though.
True.
Huh?
But he said it was all the extra jack you got. And I'm like, you're always happy even without the jack.
Hey, Jack.
Not that jack, different jack. But okay.
Oh, that Jack. Oh,
Jack Daniel.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh hell.
They're serving up the Tennessee whiskey. It's not the real one though, but you know how that goes. It's just
I
not.
don't know what man. First whiskey. I'm trying to. There's a guy. I'm trying to his name.
Oh, my card.
There's a gentleman that still has.
I'm sorry. Okay. I just want to make sure. Here we go.
Are you taking the Uber home, man?
Thank you.
You're taking an Uber home, right, man?
I had to give her my card so I could pay for the. Huh?
Buddy, you're taking an Uber home. Was your wife driving you home or something?
Oh, my brother-in-law's driving me home.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's gonna drive me. Oh yeah. We responsible. I like being responsible. Responsibility is key.
For a lot of things, yes. Most things in life, it goes a long way.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You did a great job this evening.
If anybody tuned into this cast, I posted on Twitter.
Hold on, I gotta sign this. Hold on.
Serious. No, this is we're just shooting the
There
shit.
we go.
This is one of the. I don't get to meet up with the regular cast members very often. I mean, I got to hang out with Jack in JerryCon last year. I got to hang out with Charles some at B-Sides.
What's that?
I had to hang out with Charles at B-Sides Nova.
You coming?
Next year, yes. I think. Well, when they invite me,
Okay, yeah, come through. Come on down. The price is right.
I also got to meet up with Liz at
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
Last time I saw James here was at JerryCon.
Yeah.
Hey, is that a stuffed animal in the back?
There's a few stuffed animals. Which one do you want to know about?
What is that?
We have the ski more.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, oh, look at the bunny. Look at the bunny.
That's a bunny.
Happy Easter.
Virginia.
Snowshoe. Hi, Snowshoe.
This
Hi,
is a
Snowshoe.
I picked up at
classic. Look at the bear. Look at Paddington Bear. Is that Paddington Bear?
We'll get to that in a second. This I picked up.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Paddington Bear.
Oh, I thought that was Paddington. I was like, Paddington, I haven't seen you in like a decade. But, oh well, it's not Paddington. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Now that's scary.
And I got.
And in some parts of the country, that could be lunch.
This is a zombie's arm. I don't know the rest of the zombie.
You guys are zoning. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Hey!
Oh,
And then there's some other mythical monster creature that's a female.
oh my God.
It was called.
This is
Well, I got this thing.
Michael Jackson.
Shit.
The heck? Oh. At first I thought it was Michael Jackson. Oh my God. Jeez. Thriller edition.
What is this?
Yes.
Thriller edition.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yes. Classic. Oh. You know what, guy? I love my life, man. I was like earlier they was playing Aerosmith's Crazy, and I felt like crying because it was just one of those songs. It's like one of those songs, like, how can I describe that song? It's like, okay, it's like one of those songs you just want to say, forget everything in the world, all your problems, and just jump into a convertible and then just drive. I don't know where you're going to drive. It could be anywhere. Where you just drive and you say, you got it all. And you're just screaming, I'll go crazy. Oh, I'm crazy. Woo. What do I do, honey? And then you can just sing it and then you just go from there. Where everybody at?
I guess Dwayne might come through the crib, I guess.
Oh, he's not coming here?
Nah, he's gonna come through your spot for a second.
Oh, okay, so we heading out?
Yeah.
All right, guys. That is my time online. Later. Enjoy.
Later, Charles.
Huh?
See you later, bro.
Later.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.
He said fucking Michael Jackson.
Did Michael Jackson ever wear lipstick?
It's fucking killing me, man.
Not that I totally recall.
Yeah, like I said, yeah. I mean, I guess sitting around. I don't know if my habit of mind to notice odd details and then focus on them.
Yeah, Michael Jackson, as far as I know, I know a guy who came out and said a lot of stuff in defense of him and so forth. As far as the strange appearances, he got older. Apparently, my understanding is he actually really did have vitiligo.
Yeah.
And the easiest treatment for that, when you have a very minor case, is just to darken the skin that has lost its melanin. But as you get a bigger case, it's easier just to bleach out the skin that doesn't have enough melanin to match everything else. That said, the vitiligo doesn't explain all the facial reconstruction stuff that was going on, because the nose changes and all that.
So that's for different
Well,
reasons. But why would you bleach? I'm a little confused. If you are losing skin pigmentation, you're saying the treatment is just to say fuck it and then do the
Make
rest
it
of it
all-
yourself?
Yeah,
Depending on the amount lost.
You mind saying to make
So you
it
think-
all look even? They actually somehow bleach it to make it all look
Okay.
the same.
Kind of like rounding up, you know?
So if you had like only minor vitiligo and like small parts, you would put on like foundation or whatever to cover that up to make it look common. But at a certain point, it's easier just to remove the melanin from the other areas.
Got it.
So I've listened to
As for Michael Jackson, didn't he have like an accident or like an accident on stage at one point?
he had a problem
Yes,
with
Like really fucked up his nose.
yeah. Of course, he had an accident. His hair caught on fire while filming a Pepsi commercial.
I remember that vaguely.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was a joke with the I pledge allegiance to the flag. Michael Jackson is a fag. Pepsi Cola burnt them up. Now he's drinking 7-Up. That was back in the day.
Now, for me, all the Pledge Allegiance stuff was calling people fags was for Bill Nye.
Oh, what's up with Bill Nye? I saw the what was that, the 60 billion genders thing, or what was it?
I mean, that fucking Bill Nye is gone fucking downhill, man.
He went to my university once.
Like, no, like his new show, like Bill Nye Saves the World on Netflix, like the fucking panel he has, like experts, like none of them are fucking experts in the field they're talking about. It was fucking bullshit.
Bill Nye's big thing is not really being an expert. It's trying to make science more personable.
Yeah, but it just fucked it up. Like I was like, oh fuck, Bill Nye's back, fucking sweet. Like some funny fucking jokes, maybe like science shit, and then it was fucking like
Super serious.
gender studies fucking major talking about global climate change. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, he's been doing the climate change thing for years, like over a decade ago. He's at my college, and his entire thing was climate change and solar energy.
But that's fine. But what the fuck does gender studies have to do with climate change? Like,
Oh, that thing.
Brian's
I-
scientist in, you know?
I think it was the writers, not him.
Oh well,
Like, how much has Bill Nye done on the whole gender thing outside of that one episode?
Yeah, I haven't really watched his other episodes. I don't know. That one but that song was so fucking cringy.
Yeah, it was. But I'm willing to accept that it could be a writer thing if Bill Nye doesn't really do anything at all gender politics related at all outside of this. Like,
I would think that though that if you didn't believe in that, you would tell the writers like, "Fuck no, I'm not saying that on my goddamn show."
No,
if you
I
sign
mean-
a contract, you don't have that luxury.
Right. I mean, for example, with Neil deGrasse Tyson and Cosmos, he wrote some of the episodes. Brennan Braga was a part of the writing team. So there was a bunch of scientists. It was a bunch of scientists as well as Hollywood types that were involved in the writing of that show.
I mean, the Cosmos, there was nothing on there that, like fucking offended me though. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I'm not offended by what Bill Nye did. It's just like, it's more so concerned about the people he's with or people it panders to. It's like, what he did was cringy, but that's more so the performance.
not necessarily offended, but fucking, like made me go, really? What the fuck? Type deal.
Yeah. Like, we hear this everywhere else. Can we just not have it in this
Exactly.
place as well?
Yeah, exactly. I was excited about a science show, and instead I got fucking gender politics, and I was like, come on.
With very strange pseudo-erotic dancing?
Yeah, exactly.
Could be worse.
Oh, read this shit. Someone's whining about being she says something about she's suspended, but Nazis aren't. First of all, yes, Nazis are suspended. They all kicked up the platform. It's not universal, and Twitter is, granted, not necessarily uniform. But apparently, she made some misandrous comments, and she got kicked off. She got
I got Twitter banned for fucking 3 days or whatever the fuck it was, because what was it? somebody said something about the fucking right liking Nazis or some shit like that. Oh no, this
Suspended.
fucking I got suspended for 24 hours because somebody said some shit about good Muslims, and I was like, you would think the right's like Muslim because they freaking kill gays.
Well, the right doesn't care about gays at all
Well,
anymore.
exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Look how popular Milo is at various things, and
but that they were like talking about how Islam is great, and I'm like, yeah, you would think the right would fucking love Islam because they fucking murder gays. Like,
No.
It's more so the fundamentalist religious.
Their God is their true God. They believe Allah, and He's a different God. And
go on over to Afghanistan and tell them that.
But yeah,
It's kind of bad over there, man. Fucking shit's fucked up for people that aren't fucking,
Oh yeah, I have no doubt. There's it's gonna be bad for a long fucking time.
It's never been good.
Well, there's no fix in the Middle East.
Yeah,
I've heard there's been periods of history where it's been,
like
good's a very relative term, but
like
for the time period, good.
Rock the Casbah. When they come out, like what, the 70s, 60s,
80s.
I thought it was the 80s.
That's why I put 80s.
Yeah, I guess it's probably 80s, 70s, 80s. But the Casbah was a bar in Afghanistan. Apparently, like, it used to be a lot more secular than it is today.
Yes, and then the Russians came in, and then that brought in the extremists, and then hey, just kind of sort of
shit went downhill from there. You said you were talking about me, Jack?
Yeah, I was talking to a friend, about unexpected surprises, and your unexpected surprise.
Oh yeah, that was very unexpected.
I'm not talking about the personal side. I'm talking about the professional side.
Getting a new job?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was unexpected too. Like, I kind of half-assed expected it to kind of suck.
Oh, people are defending and so forth. The person in question is talking about, hey, Twitter, you're absolutely showing your ass when you continually suspend me and not little Nazis. I'm sure they miss a shitload of people. They also miss a lot of Islamists. They all pretty half-assed with who they suspend and who they don't. But at the same time, she says that she got suspended for a misandrous comment, and I completely fucking believe it. 100% believe it. The problem is they don't suspend enough people, maybe. I don't know.
Good.
It's always, when you're talking about global platforms, there's always going to be exceptions.
You dude, I understand you want to get in her pants, but please back the fuck off.
I think a lot of it's freaking community driven, like who reports and shit.
Yeah,
like
the amount of reports probably does mount to a lot of it. And you can negate somebody pretty easy.
Yeah, this reminds me a bit about the talk about censorship on YouTube, where I've heard a lot of conservative people, conservatives saying that YouTube's targeting specifically conservatives, gun content notwithstanding. Before the gun stuff ban, there was a lot of talk about YouTube targeting conservatives, and I also when looking at the leftist side of things, been hearing an enormous number of people on the left saying that their shit was being demonetized or taken down as well.
Yeah, what's the deal with the gun ban shit on YouTube? Like, why?
Politics.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
There is no other explanation. It's politics.
Like, fucking, if you look at the numbers, like, the amount of people that actually die from fucking guns is less than fucking aspirin, cars, Tylenol, fucking just about everything else. It's fucking way down there. It's, it's not like number 1 or 2 on the list. I don't fucking get it. Like, why do they gotta fucking bother the guns so much,
Because they don't want those kids coming after them about it.
I mean, half the kids don't even know why the fuck they're protesting. They're just like, oh, because guns are bad. Do you know who you're like? Who are you targeting? Like fucking state, federal? Like what level of government are we looking at? Like, what do you want to change? What's bad about the current gun laws? What would you change?
facts or trying to have a reasoned debate about specifics doesn't work when you're going against rhetorical arguments. That's not how it ever works. Don't get me wrong. I agree. If you can talk about regulation, then it should be, fact-based, fact-driven, and not emotions-based. But it's just crystal clear.
Well, I mean,
if there's any, that's not what this is.
Drive through fucking Missouri, it says #1 killer of teens is car crashes. Why are we not fucking banning teens from driving cars?
Or why don't we ban? What? No, why don't we ban? Won't we ban supercars or hypercars? Because those people that win the lottery and get those Lamborghinis and then total them after about 4 miles.
Right? Yeah, like.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah. You want to. To me, that's the same argument.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly the same argument. Like fucking, onesies and twosies. Yeah, it's gonna happen. But fucking, the amount of fucking mass shootings hasn't really changed since the fucking 50s. And if parents would fucking stay home and take care of their kids, shit would probably be different.
Well, not so much about parents, staying home and taking care of kids. It's about parents actually being active in their kids' lives.
Well, that's what I mean by staying home and taking care of your kids, but fucking being a part of it, you know what I mean?
I mean, that way you would know, a parent would know when their kids like borrowing, or breaking into a neighbor's house and stealing their weapons and going to school, getting bullied, that sort of deal. Or maybe, sign their kids up for some fucking self-defense classes and
and that's too, like fucking, like you get in trouble for fighting at school. Because when I was a kid growing up in school, and fucking the bully would fucking pick on my friends or my sister or whatever growing up, I would go fucking kick his ass.
What's more me?
Yeah. Cool. I would go fucking fight them.
Right, because if you didn't, you proceed to soft, and then everybody starts picking on you.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and now it's like looked down upon. Like, I got suspended for 3 days because this fucking kid that I never got along with in fucking grade school was running around the class because we had a substitute, like fucking hitting people in the head. And finally, he made a fucking loop, and I stood up and fucking laid his ass out on the ground, and then I got in trouble, for the fucking teacher not doing their job.
That's okay. I would have. I mean, I would have taken 3 days. What you want me to stay home so I can watch Jerry Springer and Sally and Ricky Lake? All right.
Cool. My dad took me to a tractor show. I got to drive the world's largest tractor at the time.
This mead is called Kill All the Golfers. It's essentially.
I think I've had that one.
Yeah, it's basically Arnold Palmer mead.
Yeah.
It ain't too bad.
It's pretty good.
It's basically, instead of putting straight water in it, they put tea in it when they brewed it, which actually does help a whole lot.
What happened to fucking live beef? Piss.
All right, James is off the piss, so I'm here alone with you, Jack.
Yeah, but I don't know for how long because I've been debating about something.
What you been debating about? Okay. What you been debating about? And now everybody's signing up to me.
No, I'm writing in the chat because I don't want to say it out loud.
Okay. And I will resist reading it. So let's see what it says. Yeah, it's an off-air discussion at best.
Yeah.
Yo, Liz, what's up? Or Jack?
Just what was trying to get into a less windy area.
Oh, okay.
All good, Gecko dude.
Well, I mean, if you want, we could talk about Boeing's response to their malware incident.
Oh, don't think I've listened to this news. So go
I
ahead
didn't
and
hear about
inform
that
me.
one.
So Boeing SOC found out that a few of their production devices was infected by WannaCry.
Uh-oh.
They patched, and it was isolated from the network. No other machines were involved, and that was the news. So that was incident response done right.
So they got infected, they patched, and that was the end of it.
Yeah.
And
like I said, incident response done right that you
Right.
rarely hear about.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking fringe shit that's out there that fucking is totally susceptible to WannaCry that fucking you wouldn't even think about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your fucking uninterruptible power supply, or random ass other shit. Windows Embedded runs on a lot of fucking things.
Just look at like fucking slot machines or a lot of equipment in hospitals, embedded systems.
Yeah.
Billboards. Plenty of other things.
Well, a lot of hospitals are actually switching to thin clients. So
thin client of what OS?
I don't want to say publicly, but I think you get the general idea that it's a Windows-based system.
Well, when it was Windows that got infected to begin with, yes, generally I would still expect Windows, but there's a plausible argument that it could be it could have spooked some people to go to Linux before being spooked back to Windows by Linux's not user-friendliness.
Samba was affected by WannaCry as well, was it not?
Not by WannaCry.
I think it was, but they patched it.
Something different affected it.
Was it
Linux?
Eternal Blue?
No, Eternal Blue was also Windows.
I forget what the fuck it was that Samba got affected by.
Yeah, there was some vulnerability that came out at the same time that affected Samba.
Yeah, it was all at the same time. Like, it was all part of the fucking NSA dump.
Yep.
And it all fucking blended together. Let's see.
Yeah, I haven't followed a whole lot of Twitter news as of recently. As of today, at least.
I'm still trying to keep with my trying to diet a bit from the news, and it's been healthy. It's been healthy.
I'm probably so.
Yeah, it's good sometimes to fucking disconnect for a while.
Yeah, and just focus on one or two things that's explicitly brought to my attention rather than just browsing constantly for news.
You've only focused on one thing.
Coffee.
Exactly. Coffee. I found a great blend of coffee.
So I guess I can bring up a topic. So anyone here actually follow any of the TED Talks or TED Talks anymore?
Not incredibly closely. Occasionally I see one's interesting. I know the TEDx. I know the various anti-SJW people on YouTube have a tendency to pick those apart from various shit. But I imagine that they're very hit or miss. I was under the impression that the TEDx talks were different from the TED Talks, and that the TED Talks tend to be better. But that's about my limited knowledge of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
TED Talks can be very hit or miss. There's some cutting edge stuff, and then there's some like really they let you talk here.
Hey, and then it's just like fucking philosophical or stupid shit.
Yeah. reason I bring that up is it was brought to my attention some of the talks submitted by let's just say the old political types just now starting to look into tech for the first time in their lives, really. Tech politics and the like. After Trump won, there's still the very common perception that it was Russian bots or Russian use of social media that is chiefly responsible for Trump's win.
I'll call bullshit. The problem is the Democrats ran somebody who was so unlikable. As unlikable as Trump was, there was enough in the nation going in certain key states to go, okay, I don't like either of them, but I'm going to go
with something new.
It's crystal clear on that. It's crystal clear that the Democratic base didn't really have any enthusiasm for Hillary. You can look at the Democrats can blame themselves for there was no fucking enthusiasm at all. No one really wanted her. Not her home party.
But look at most of Middle America too. Like it's fucking a lot of like older and or fucking no like Facebook fucking people. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, there was other extenuating circumstances, such as whenever they debated, it was always at 10 p.m. at fucking night.
Yep. So all of America except for fucking the West Coast is asleep.
Yeah, so it's been interesting hearing some of the perspectives of some of these. They're not quite octogenarians, not quite there, but it's an interesting trend to hear their perspective from international relations, starting to look at tech politics from their lens and trying to filter everything they hear through traditional political lenses. Let's say, these people don't like government. Oh, they must be radical libertarians. Hey, they must be radical libertarians, and then try to frame everything that way, and then get very confused when they see something that's not traditionally libertarian being espoused. Okay. I'm trying to think of a way to frame this that would be more understandable to everyone here without me speaking in broad terms. Shit, pass. Let me think about this for a moment. Yeah.
As James and Aiden check out their phones.
Right. So what were you talking
to and Jack?
What were you talking to your friend about freaking unexpected surprises?
Oh, well, they are dissatisfied with their job, and then there's this new job came along, and I was like, well, and so I was just trying to relate it to the way that you looked at it, which was, unexpected surprise that, it happened.
Yeah, like, and you never know, like, you may think that the freaking job or the environment of this job may be one way and get there and fucking find out that it's totally not the way you thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
In a good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was kind of expecting to having to, mind my P's and Q's a lot more than I actually kind of do sometimes. I mean, not that, you can't get in trouble for talking stuff, but it was surprising to see the amount of people there that weren't so engrossed into fucking like identity and gender politics and all that other bullshit that you would expect in a large corporation,
The gender identity people, they're not really the majority of people in most places.
But they're loud.
Exactly.
They're loud.
They're the loudest ones, so you're fucking scared. Like, you're worried that fucking, oh God, this is what I'm going to run into everywhere I go. You know what I mean?
So, I've sticky this in my Twitter account, but it bears repeating here. I thank God every day that Twitter is not representative of the real world.
Right.
It really isn't. The things that are like monumental horrors on Twitter, it's not a thing really outside of Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, no. You cannot say that because
Uh-oh.
just today, I was at a certain restaurant near a large university here, and yeah, I heard it.
Well, you're at a university.
And
You heard what?
Gender politics, I'm sure.
Oh.
Yes, this woman with half her head shaved talking about, did you just assume my gender?
Did you just assume my gender?
But that you realize the "did you just assume my gender" is an anti-feminist meme mocking feminists.
No, like this was a hardcore fucking feminist.
Okay, so it's one of those walking parodies that
Yeah.
it's a Poe. She's a Poe.
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. A Jigglypuff.
Trigglypuff, you mean?
No, I mean minus half the head shave. No, she was pretty decent looking.
Okay.
But I was like,
Police siren going outside.
no, excuse me, ma'am. Let me get by you because you're kind of in the fucking way. And she was like, did you assume my gender? And then I went the fuck off.
So you actually had someone literally say it to you.
Yeah.
And maybe mostly a meme now on the internet. Did you just assume my gender? But I'm pretty sure there was probably some crazy person from Tumblr who said that shit in real life multiple times.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying these people don't exist in real life. I'm just saying where they can organize easily on Twitter, they're dispersed across the world in real life.
Yeah.
They don't have the same intimidation, the same power, typically.
Yeah, and she got me thrown out because I went the fuck off.
Wait. So she did something afterwards that you thrown out, or you just threw yourself out just so you wouldn't have to deal with her?
Because she went with that, did you assume my gender? And I was like, well, if your ass wasn't in the fucking way, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Okay. So there was a follow-up.
Why, yes, I did.
Okay. I like. Okay, now we're on the same page.
And then it got flipped up from me that she was assuming that I was looking at her ass and not just meaning, like.
What you should have said was, no, I just assumed your sex.
So yeah, I didn't get any and I won't say the restaurant's name, Qdoba, but
I've just learned to recognize certain certain physical visible identifiers that I just compare to that of colorful frogs in a rainforest. It indicates poison, and the best course of action is to stay away. They're not common, but when you see them, they're very visible. Just stay away.
That's not necessarily. I mean, I've seen people that look like that and that are fucking totally cool.
Yeah.
There may very well be colorful frogs in the rainforest that are not toxic. Do you want to take that chance?
If I see a woman with weird colored hair and shaved sides, stay away from her. If I see a guy that doesn't look like he can bench press 100 pounds, I stay away from him.
As far as the colored hair thing goes, I've learned it's mostly
blue.
Yes, women with blue or guys with pink.
Well, if a guy's wearing pink hair, he better not say nothing to me because I'm roasting him.
I know there's always exceptions, but I've almost always seen the SJW types that have dyed hair is typically that kind of pattern. There are, yeah.
There's a meme for that. I know there is. Instead of bringing it up directly, I'm going to find it on my phone.
Is a meme specifically about the color of the hair?
I just looked up SJW hair. And but there's a specific one I wanted to pull up. Now I'm trying to find it. This is a term for like how poisonous animals warn off predators by having very bright colors. And I'm trying to remember what that fucking term's called. Oh, that one's just that's just terrific. That's just hideous. That's not good at all. Let's see. Poison warning colors. I'll look this up. You all continue the conversation while I'm trying to be an asshole.
Yeah, I mean there are a few exceptions to everything. I mean there's a woman I follow on Twitter. Me and her are cool, and she likes dyeing her hair different colors.
Of course, I should clarify. I'm not. I don't mean. Yeah. I just found that the SJW types that do dye their hair is typically of that kind of pattern. Yeah, I'm probably overreacting, but it's I get tense when I see that, and I just am very, very careful about what I say.
Yeah.
If I say anything within their hearing range.
Well, that's how humans. That's how we work, man. Freaking, you associate fucking past experiences with what's going on now. You know what I mean?
Appomatism? Yeah, appomatism. Yes, that would be the terminology.
Apple-maptism?
Something along those lines. If you look up warning colors and feminist, you'll find it. I just love this drinking horn. This just looks ridiculous. I love it.
Did we talk about the Count? We talked about the Count Dankula thing last time, right?
Count Dankula. There was someone recently though from was it Lizard Sec who got like 3 months jail time.
Oh, I haven't heard about that one, but I believe it.
I have to go find that then.
You got jail time for what?
I'm like, oh, he was one of the Lizard Crew, I think it was. And various people have been mentioning it, and my comment on it was 3 months. That's not even long enough for your farts to stop making sound.
Right?
It's the UK, and I wish it was the US.
Oh no, that was a. Wait, all right. Which do you want to be? What now?
I was more so commenting that I think the UK has more sane sentencing policies for hackers in the US.
Oh, for hackers. Okay, I was going to say because they have other insane, like Count Dankula going to jail at all is insane.
Oh yes, but you mentioned Lizard Squad, so I thought that you were trying to because Count Dankula had nothing to do with Lizard Squad, to my knowledge.
What Count Dankula do?
He made a YouTube. Yeah, Nazi pug. He had a pug that raised its paw in a mock Nazi salute, every time that Count Dankula said "gas to Jews."
They basically his girlfriend is in love with a little pug. Says he's so cute and all that, and he was like, "I want to," and he literally says something close to this. I want to make the pug the most uncute thing I could possibly think of, so I decided to make the pug a Nazi. And he conditioned it to wherever he said "gas the Jews," it'd get all excited. And whenever he said "Sig Heil," the puppy would go like this with its paw.
I gotta say, I found that amazing. I found it hilarious, and I'm kind of pissed off the UK.
And I'm only 0.5% Jewish, and I found it hilarious too. But you know,
it's also I've seen some people linking around a news article. I don't know if it's real or not. I see people linking around a news article back in the World War II era about Nazis getting very pissed off, also at someone who had trained his dog to do a Nazi salute, mocking Hitler.
Yes, and that was in case it was interpreted as mocking Hitler. In the other case, it was interpreted as mocking Jews. But the people actually got pissed.
It's not mocking. It's still mocking Nazis either way.
I mean, until that pug demands that people who don't fit the Aryan ideals are to be taken to camps and dealt with.
Cleansed. The term is cleansed.
How about removed from society? How about that?
Well, I found a story about the Lizard Squad guy. Hacker for hire cries in court as he's sentenced to 3 months in prison.
Wait a minute, he cried for 3 months?
No, he cried as he was sentenced for 3 months.
What a fucking pussy.
And I'm like, 3 months, your thoughts will still make sounds after 3 months. Actually,
well, I don't know.
If you do like
how
college,
is
what kind of prison?
Sorry, go ahead.
So go ahead, Liz.
Not a federal pound you in the ass prison.
So the guy,
I don't know.
The guy thinks it's safe, right?
Most likely.
No, because I mean, 90 days in the States. I'm just saying, 90 days in the States, you're not touching the federal system. You're not even touching the state system. You're staying local.
The punishment for the jail is not And at that point, for the time you served, it's that you're not going to get any meaningful job ever again for the rest of your life.
Maybe.
No.
I don't know. Depends on
No, I mean, misdemeanors are fine. It's felony.
I don't know. I don't know if the UK has that norm like we do in the US, where a felon is pretty much blacklisted.
I mean, Mitnick did all right for himself in the U.S.
This is Maryland. This is Maryland, USA.
Oh.
Yeah, so he'll fucking, the CIA's probably already fucking swooped his ass up. Like, hey, guess what? You can go home today, but you got to sign the contract.
Lovely.
Yeah, you'll work for us, and there won't be a computer in the place that we put you.
No, there'll be a computer there.
Someone asked on
No.
I think James came by to pick up some stuff, and they're like, James ? And I'm like, I can't say anything else. Look at that. How should I respond to that?
Oh, the ginger guy.
The ginger guy.
There you go.
That's your answer. You only know as the ginger. I reduced you down to your race.
Oh, this sucks. Terrible.
But you're drinking free mead, so what the hell?
Right.
We're going to try some of my homebrew in a bit because I haven't tried it in a while and it's aged. Unfortunately, it's not been filtered for sediment.
Just pour from the top.
We will try to do that, and we'll try to pour very little.
The mead you made a while back was pretty good.
Yeah, it's haven't been hit or miss, man. I've had a couple meads that were okay, and a couple too fucking dry, and then I had a few that was basically syrupy and too sweet. I think there's something wrong with my environmental conditionings. I want my square job from like 10 years ago. Shit.
Just stick your neck in.
Grow my beard back. Look like a fucking. I was told I don't look like a neck bearded a mangina. I look like a Viking, but I don't know if I can totally trust anybody that told me that.
Look like a fucking trapper, man. Like
I go with that. My dad and my uncle were both into mountain man events.
He's blowing out in the fucking.
Oh hell! Actually, speaking of mountain man events,
beaver pelts.
hold on a second. Let me pull out some stuff.
Oh shit!
Too bad it's not the kind of beaver you're after.
Okay. My uncle's powder horn is too hard to get to, but we got other items nearby we can get to. Like, grab that knife of my uncle's that's up there. Well, we got that, and we got the knife. And we have a patch knife over here. Patch knife, when you do a load of muzzleloader, sometimes you put a patch in, you cut it with the knife, and then you shove it the rest of the down. That's one of my uncle's hunting knives that made out of Damascus steel.
Nice.
And that's really pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't remember about steel, but stainless is okay for human oils. But
very nice Damascus.
It all pretty. And this is one of my uncle's flintlocks that James is currently holding. We showed that at a previous cast at some point in time. It's got some nice wood carving on the top of it. So we're trying to figure out exactly. All right. So flintlock operation. You put a finer powder in here. You already load the gun. That is, you heard the term flash in the pan? That's when you basically had the powder in here go off, but not the powder in the main chamber of the rifle. Now this thing has two different triggers on it, and I'm not sure which one's for which. So if someone can explain this to me. I thought one was a safety, but it doesn't seem to matter. If I pull that, it goes off. However, there's the one behind that I can pull off. That triggers something. Goes off. I think it's like a 50 caliber.
What is that trigger?
Luckily, we're both too drunk to actually load a muzzleloader right now, so it's all good. Though he might be, having your finger in the lock itself when the flint comes down will probably hurt your fucking finger.
It probably would.
Definitely cause a little bleed.
It does not look like the trigger you would fucking pull.
So what is that back trigger for?
I mean, the back trigger feels like the trigger you should pull to fucking set it off.
I don't know. No one's saying anything in the chat. I'm only have 3 people in the chat. Come on, everybody has something better to do on Good
figured
Friday.
It would be like a half cock trigger, like so you could take it to a half cock safely, but it's not. Like this one, fucking This one fires it. This one just fucking clicks.
And I wonder if my uncle, you keep holding it. I'm going to see if my uncle left anything in this. There should be a way to get this box open. He does this patch box on the stock. I kept this one. I gave one of them to his church friends. They actually had Ed Rusk written on it. And now you know way more about my family than you need to. There's this patch box on the back end where you should be able to put the patches and so forth. He also had a bunch of cap locks, but I think I sold off all the cap locks. Because really, this gun is going to go on his wall with a bunch of his powder horns. And, what's that patch knife? The patch knife is really cool. I'm going to show that thing. If I can find it.
You would think there would be something to fucking like pop it open with. That's hot.
One thing. All right, so a little partial horn. We're measuring out some powder. He's got a little patch knife. You wear this like a necklace, so you can put the patch down and cut it. And the patch knife is also made out of. It may not pick up on camera real well.
Yeah, I can see it.
Still. Or pattern welded is technically a better terminology for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody can figure out how to make it.
Ah, there it is. I found it.
You found it? How'd you figure out how to open it?
This is button right here.
Oh shit! All right, yeah. So put it up on camera. So you can put your patches and other stuff down in there, and apparently there's a button. But this looked like my uncle's nicest muzzleloader, and the whole idea of the flintlock being more primitive. This is the one I kept of his. And it's also got the little eagle. Is the eagle on that side too? Oh, that side. This side has the eagle. You see it upside down. I don't know what kind of wood that is. And my uncle up in his garage, I remember him having old, like, I want to say cherry wood stocks that were very unfinished. I mean, how this way? I don't have the patience for muzzleloading.
It's fucking intricate as fuck for how old this thing is.
Well, no, it's probably not that old, man. It's probably actually a recreation.
But still, I mean, you would think if it's a recreation, they had this kind of.
Yeah, they probably did. They probably were originally ones like this. And I don't know what kind of wood this is, but I don't know what my uncle dropped on this, but he was really big in the muzzleloading thing.
Looking at some of your uncle's other guns, I would say he probably dropped the fucking shit.
Well, you saw the video of all the guns. That was before I sold most of them.
Yeah. I'm saying he probably fucking dropped a good chunk of change.
Uncle was a machinist who lived with his mom his entire life, never married, never had kids. The closest thing he had his kids was me and my brother. And there was actually a picture of me and my brother underneath his dresser we found when he passed away. You know, underneath a glass pane so you could see it. But it's underneath, you know, and so he spent a lot of his money on, he invested a lot of it. He spent a lot on guns.
A lot of this engraving works look like it's fucking hand done too.
I don't know.
So
it's a pretty, that's why that thing, I'm probably never going to shoot it. But it will go up on the wall at some point in time, I'm hoping.
Yeah, I would say he dropped a fucking pretty penny on this fucking thing.
Yeah, it's a nice looking
very nice
50 caliber muzzle loading flintlock rifle. I think is the best terminology I can use. Well, it's not cocked, is it?
It is not.
Cool. Yeah, me and James, speaking of rifles, me and James are going to go look off at a couple local gun stores tomorrow. Hopefully, assuming the time period's okay.
Yeah, shoot, fine.
Yeah, we're gonna go look for a couple local gun stores. I'm not sure if I want to get an AR-15 or if I want to get a new, more compact 9mm than what I currently got. I got a Glock 17, but I kind of want something a little bit more concealable and easier to less carry in the car. I'm not decided yet. But see, I have an AK-47 already, and I want to celebrate diversity. So I thought about at least getting the American platform as well, which is the AR-15, which we've been using for years and years and years. And I'd like to get a smaller variant.
Vietnam?
Well, yeah, at least Vietnam, yes. To my understanding, and I'd have to have my buddy Nick here, who's a Marine in Vietnam. There's a couple of things they fucked up on issuing those. One, my understanding, they said something about self-cleaning, which they were not.
They were not.
No, hell no, they're not.
No, they're not.
Yeah, and they issue like the wrong powder in the ammunition, which causes more fouling, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, corrosive powders. You don't want corrosive powders in there.
There was a couple of fuck-ups they did. Because my understanding, the M16, which is the military variant of the AR-15, are not the fucking same exactly. Similar mechanisms. But my understanding is when they first issued out the M16, a lot of the bad reputation came from them not training people right and not sending the right shit with it.
Yeah, not properly cleaning them and stuff like that. You have to keep them clean.
Well, you two in the military, so you all can answer that question better than I can.
That's what got fucking Jessica Lynch fucked up too. She didn't clean her goddamn weapon.
Well, that's what got that entire fucking company fucked up. They didn't clean their weapons. They didn't have proper maps. Would you like me to continue?
Oh yeah.
That's one of my uncle's tomahawks. He taught me how to throw tomahawk, and I used to throw tomahawk my dad's ranges. And that's one of the ones we pulled out of his house after he passed away. But it's got a nice little camp hammerhead on the backside for like steaks.
I was afraid I was gonna fucking hit myself in the back of the head when I threw a tomahawk.
Yeah, don't get me started on the fucking triple nickel.
No shit. What the hell is that? That's something. Yeah, James is not going to be. I would not. I'm not. I'm gonna, when I come down tomorrow morning. If James is still asleep, I'm going to wake him up from a distance of 10 feet at least, because he's got like 3 tomahawks and 1 knife in reach and 1 modernized gladius
And a loaded firearm.
And yeah, his own fucking firearm. Yeah, that's that too. I forgot about that. I don't generally keep loaded firearms. I rely on being big, ugly, and having a lot of bladed weapons around.
The Gladius is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, the Gladius is kind of neat.
Cold Steel.
They make okay stuff. It's not, how to put it this way, they make good enough that you can definitely whack at reeds and do test cutting with. They're not complete wall hangers. They're not particularly expensive either.
Yeah, they're decent. Ish.
Yeah, that one you can touch because it's all like painted.
Yeah. This
is one of the sword canes I got.
Decent-ish.
It's not too bad either. You want to try this thing? Oh, he's got something else. See, basically at 43, I'm spending money on stuff I didn't have the money for at 15. This is just a cane, but it's made out of polypropylene, and you can beat the shit out of someone with it. Was that the SOG? Was that the
United Cutlery?
Okay. Yeah, the SOG is a little nicer. I think the SOG is up there someplace.
Oh yeah, man, I love SOG. This is my freaking daily carry knife.
They make good tomahawks too. Now the thing about the SOG is the first generation of that particular tomahawk, the Vietnam spike-inspired tomahawk, was it had a wood handle. That broke a lot. Then they replaced it with that polypropylene handle, and I haven't heard any complaints. And there's a couple of variants of that as well.
Yeah, that's my daily carry is a SOG. It's right here.
So that's not like assisted?
Yeah, it's assisted opening. It's not.
I'll be careful. Thank you, as the Boy Scouts taught me.
Right.
Before I was kicked out of 2 troops. That's a long story. Oh, I like that. You see, a lot of them you had to press here and put your finger in the way of the blade.
Yeah.
Here it's there.
Yeah, and it's got a safety on it too. Yeah.
Not bad. What model?
It's the
Flash 2.
Flash 2, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had a Flash Tonto a while back.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, this is the improved version of that.
Yeah, and I have a Flash back as well, which is a little bit bigger than that, and it's a Tonto blade. But I'm going to buy their auto soon. I can't remember what it's called.
It's nice. I think
it's called the SOG Auto.
All right, I'm going to go try some of my homebrew, which I'm going to pour very little of this so we can tell whether or not it's shit or not before we drink too much of it.
So is your buddy going to take the new job, Jack?
Don't know. I'm supposed to leave here in about 12 minutes to meet up with them.
Okay, apparently I sampled it a few times while drunk.
Dude, this blade has got some pungent fucking oil on it.
Yeah, I've added some, probably.
Very pungent.
I think this is the straightest size.
So he's unhappy, or he or she is unhappy with their current job position?
Of course, but who isn't?
Because
I mean, you know how you have a bad day, you just,
yeah, right. Yeah, you're like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
Okay.
It's like with me switching jobs here recently. I wasn't unhappy with my current job situation, but at the same time, I wanted to kind of focus on infosec. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And less on just fucking. I'm one of 3 people doing the fucking everything.
All right. I poured very little of this in either one of these because. Oh damn! It looks like I poured myself way more. This may not be good. All right. 1, 2, 3. Cheers.
Cheers.
Came out syrupy.
It did.
Too sweet. Even by my standards, I like a slightly sweet mead. This came out too sweet for my taste.
Very sweet.
I'm gonna drink it anyway though.
Extremely sweet.
Yeah. Have you ever had Viking's blood?
Yeah.
Is that
I think it might be sweeter than that.
That's pretty bad. Yeah. All right. If you don't drink
oh no, what does it taste like on the Kool-Aid scale?
Nah, see, Kool-Aid's not in the right thing. Drinking
No.
maple syrup is the better comparison.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the.
This is too sweet. I'm gonna go wash out my horn now.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh my god, dude, you're a fucking champ, dude. God damn.
Yeah, man, it's like the yeast didn't eat all the sugar or something.
I know.
But see, I've had other ones I brewed with almost the same proportions, and they've come out too dry, as in like no sweetness. I don't know why.
Yeah, that shit was fucking way too sweet.
And that's been after a year and 3 months or so.
Wow.
So I think that might get poured out.
No, don't you pour that out. Don't you waste that good meat.
But you like it sweet?
Well,
If not, I know quite a few college chicks that'll
No, I mean, I don't know. They like chugging syrup. I may water it down and then try to do another round of fermentation.
Yeah.
What was the flavor that was supposed to be in there?
What's that?
What was the flavor that's supposed to be in there?
Flavor?
Just pure honey, or?
I think that was the pure honey one, yes. I have a different one that has pomegranate in it, but I don't think it's going to be any better, man.
Really?
If you're brave, we can try it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, let's try it.
Oh, goodness.
This one I think I made with, it was part meat, part honey, part pomegranate juice.
Not as drunk as trolls yet.
We're going to go more sparingly on this. But apparently I sampled this a couple times before. Let's not put this over my laptop directly.
Yeah.
Let's put you a sip in there.
That's good.
All right, cheers. I don't like that at all.
Kind of sour.
Well, it's not a bad sour taste, but it's also got a sweet syrupy thing to it.
Yeah, I know.
All right, this batch. This batch was a failure. I made one good batch a couple of years ago, and then I've been failing
at Outer Zone. It was at Outer Zone.
Was it Outer Zone? Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because we fucking sat back there and you taught me how to pick locks, and we got fucked up on your mead.
I haven't been able to get it right since. Sucks. Sucks ass. All right. I need to come up with a formula. I need to measure everything out. But you know what? When it takes a year of someone to say the meat is properly aged, it's hard to test it.
I know.
Because that's a long time.
You know, I've been reading. Some people are saying like 3 months tops.
For aging? Or?
Yeah, for aging. I don't remember exactly what all they were doing, but they were.
Some of my young meats, my meats that would not own were way younger than this.
Hey, someone else joined. Look at that.
I need to figure out how to
Howdy.
figure out proper proportions.
What's going on?
But yeah, we're not gonna.
Exactly.
That last one is. All right, the first one that we pulled out, the straight one, was better.
Flavor-wise,
It's too sweet, but I think it can be saved.
possibly.
I don't know if that second one can be saved.
It's sweet and sour at the same time. It's like a fucking Sour Patch
I don't
Kid.
know if sour is the right term, man. It's not good, but it's something.
It's,
All right. Mead needs a little bit more work.
are we out of good mead?
What?
Are we out of good mead?
We had a good mead?
Are we out of good mead?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Damn.
we got some 100 proof vodka though.
Fuck, that'll work.
All right, we'll get that. Wait in that second. Hey Dan, what's up?
Don't go overboard, Adrian.
No.
I know you're not able to, I know you're not keeping with your liquor diet, but
I need to go back to it because I'm not the heaviest I've ever been, but it's been pretty bad, and I want to get back my girlish figure back so I can start to do some. Because
yeah, some flirting, some dating.
you know how all those HackerCon videographer groupies just throw themselves at me.
Right. You gotta talk.
Exactly.
Gotta talk to him. Just walk up like, hey, what's up?
Hey, anyway, what's up, Dan? How you doing?
Same as before. Same shit, different day. Not enough money.
Cool. We did an
God.
impromptu cast because James came by to pick up some lockpick stuff.
Uh,
And he's on the cast every week, and we drank out the good mead. I bought some good mead before he got here. Then we tried some of my mead. One of mine was, it'd be okay if it wasn't so fucking overly poundingly sweet.
yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Sweet
it
taste?
is,
The second one, it's kind of foul. It's not sour. It's like a foul taste. It's not the right. It's not right. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Well, actually, a question for you. What kind of mead do you recommend? I've only tried like 1 or 2 bottles. That was this
Dude, the fucking
brewery has like a night on it. But it was kind of like crappy mead.
Bee Nectar. Bee
Yes.
Nectar.
There's a company called Bee Nectar. Let me see if I
Bee
find
nectar.
Everything from Bee Nectar is fucking good that I've tried.
Is that like regional or
No, it shouldn't be.
okay?
Regional.
Michigan, but you know what? I was down in fucking.
Because I got it in Georgia.
I found it in Chattanooga.
Yeah, so like
So that's Bee Nectar's kill all the golfers.
it's
Okay.
It's a little pricey. This
Well.
is like an $8.99 bottle. The best thing is Blood Fang, but they've been out of it for a while at all my local stores.
what was the I brought like
How is a $8 bottle of mead expensive?
Oh yeah. How big is the bottle?
fucking beer bottle.
That's like a beer bottle. Yeah, it's kind of expensive for mead.
Like look, like
New Day Meadery out of Indianapolis. They make something called Heidi Potter and Noise introduced me to this. It was something called Live Current. That was really good, but they sell out it so quickly. That's a problem. Now, if you want just a good baseline mead, I'll give you a couple ones to try. If you're anywhere in the Midwest, sometimes you can find this place in Bloomington, Indiana called Oliver Winery. It makes something called Camelot Mead. It's a fucking cheesy name, but it's a good middle of the road, semi-sweet mead.
see, you gotta be careful because I fucking bought just a random ass bottle of mead one time, and it was fucking terrible. So
Yeah, Viking's Blood is too syrupy for me, but I know people who love it. It's very strong, but it's very syrupy.
Well, I'll go downstairs and find out what the hell mead we had before. It was like $12 a bottle. It was like a kind of like a wine bottle. It's kind of crappy, but I'll figure out what it is. Give me a second here.
yeah, Bee Nectar, man, like Bee Nectar is fucking hands down. The
Yeah, everything
best.
they've made I've liked. Though I will say this, they also have some bottles that are like
What-
$24.
What's the one with the fucking pepper in it? It's like black pepper and fucking mango
I'm
or some
thinking.
shit.
Necromangacon?
I think that might be the one. That was fucking good. I was
wasn't
like,
bad. I think-
mango and black pepper, that's gonna fucking taste terrible.
I think I threw away the last bottle,
But it was fucking good.
yeah, Necromangacon is good. My favorite though, I don't know if you had the Blood Fang or not.
I think so.
Blood Fang
Maybe.
is the best that I think they make, but I can't get it anymore because they sold out. So I get this and kill the golfers. They have something called Zombie Killer, which is a Seister.
Yeah.
A Seister, like those, I think it's called melmels or melamels, which are like part fruit juice, part honey, and then fermentation. But when it's apple juice or cider specifically, it's called a Seister. And Zombie Killer is a Seister.
I think I brought a couple bottles of that too.
That's good. And we're, of course, if you're at DerbyCon, we have the mead tasting. And if I can stop drinking for a while and get this gone, because I need to look younger and prettier.
And
All right.
Held and told I'm beautiful.
I found the bottle here. It's called Thorin's Nightly Mead.
I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that.
By a company called Thorin's, like the Viking stuff.
Jared, without dropping too much of your docs, what region of the U.S. are you?
I'm in Texas, man. I said before.
Oh, sorry. I'm drunk on these casts, so I won't remember.
Yeah.
Someplace in Texas, but it's called Forest something or other.
Thorin's.
Thorns.
Thorin.
All right.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. I don't see it up here. A
Yeah.
lot of the meat stuff is regional to what area you're in.
Yeah.
In the Midwest, though, if you can find it, the Viking's blood is like the most common thing you can find across the America, as far as I can tell. Because whenever I go on a pen test engagement that's remote, I'll occasionally go check out a liquor store just to see if they have a new meat I haven't tried.
Okay.
And that stuff's all over the place. Bee nectar is fairly widespread, but it's out of Michigan, so you find it mostly in the Midwest.
I was able to get my liquor store to get it. I asked them for it, and they got it back home.
It's asking about Bloodfang. Have you heard Bloodfang? Yeah. Okay. That's my favorite. All of it's good, and I want to switch.
I'm gonna have to find a new liquor store now. I moved.
Oh, okay. And
you never know. They might have it.
Maybe
when people just want an introduction to a middle of the road average mead with no extra flavoring, I tell them Oliver Winery's Camelot Mead out of Bloomington. It's a little bit sweet. It's pretty good though. It's not as good as some of the bee nectar stuff though. The bee nectar stuff.
Bee nectar's good.
You mix it, and they have all sorts of varieties. They also have a couple more expensive ones. Quite frankly, the more expensive ones are like $24 a bottle for a bottle smaller than that.
Ooh.
It's not any better than that, in my opinion.
Yeah, like the fucking Necronomicon or whatever it is, like a fucking orange, but like this is good. The
Necronomicon's good. Kill the Golf Bloodfang.
I haven't had a bad one from them. They've all been good.
Yeah, even the expensive ones not been bad though. They had a couple ones with like chipotle in it and so forth. And I'm like, I like my hot peppers on my pizza and meat and other stuff. I don't want my hot peppers in my drink. Right. Maybe I'm judgmental.
Yeah.
Oh, Fulton's mead. Okay, let me.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a good mead and a good whiskey. So I'm kind of
a good bourbon or a good
whiskey, Scotch, bourbon doesn't matter.
So that is definitely inspired by Four since it's got Four cameras logo.
It does.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I've had a drink with peppers in it, but I didn't taste any spice at all. It was a good drink.
So
interesting flavor.
Good bourbons. You got Basil Hayden, Blade and Bow, some other fucking really good ones.
I don't mind Maker's Mark, man. I may be a basic bitch.
So Basil Hayden's like $30 for a 750.
Well, that's okay. That's okay because my girlfriend's favorite bourbon is actually Jim Beam.
Okay.
Basil Hayden's a really good bourbon. Like, like fucking 2 ice cubes in a cup, fucking couple fingers of
What's
Basil
that one
Hayden.
they left me at the old DerbyCon hotel?
Oh, that's fucking expensive, but it's the best bourbon you'll ever have in your life.
I don't know about best ever, but it was
dude,
good.
That shit's fucking good.
Like Lagavulin or Macallan or something?
Happy Bean and Winkle?
It was given to me as a gift.
It wasn't that expensive. $100 is $750, but it's Jefferson Ocean.
Jefferson Ocean. Yeah, the hotel gave it to me and all the other organizers as a present.
Yeah, I saw it, and I was like, holy fuck, dude.
And we all tried it.
And it was fucking smooth. It was smooth.
Yeah, I usually get like Maker's Mark 46. And all I know as far as bourbon goes, I utterly despise George Dickel. It's the most vile bourbon I've ever had in my life.
No, Mitchers. That's just fucking horrible.
God, George Dickel is just awful. So bad.
I've had one out here. It's a local called Herman Marshall. It's made out of grapevine, or not grapevine, garland. And it's actually not bad. It's like $30-$40 for a 750. It's not like liquor taste. So
there's a TX bourbon, Texas bourbon.
Yeah, I've actually had that one. It's not bad.
Have you tried that one?
Yeah, I've tried it. It's not bad.
It's got a fucking strange flavor to it, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it had kind of a strong ethanol taste to it too. Had a lot of burn to it.
I guess it depends on which one you get, but yeah, like I don't. It's got a weird fucking. It's not the same palate you would get from like a Kentucky bourbon, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of strange. I don't know.
I'm kind of lucky. My wife likes Jameson. She goes through that shit easily.
You need to try Blade and Bow, man. Blade and Bow is pretty good too. Who is this person?
He's okay in general, but he's young and he has some naive views of the world.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed.
But yeah, no, it's the TX bourbon. Blade and Bow is really good. What's the fucking one with the little horse on top? Blanchards? Blanton's? I think it's Blanton's. I want to say Blanton's. I don't know. It's about $50 for a 750. That's really good. What else can I try?
Maker's Mark and that stuff the good stuff that the Hyatt got me. Besides that, I mean, I'm all right. I can tell the difference between bottom shelf and mid shelf. Once you get above mid shelf, good liquor is probably wasted on me.
Whistle Pig is fucking up there, but it's good. But yeah, Blanton's. That's what it's called. It's got a little horse on top. That was good.
I've heard of that one. Yeah.
Whistle Pig is really good. If you can find a fucking decent-ish bottle, but you're looking at over $100 a bottle easy.
I mean, good whiskey, $100 is not exactly like unheard of. I mean, it's a $300 bottle of Macallan 25 here.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So Whistle Pig's up there. That one's pretty good. God, what the fuck was it? I tried it a while back. Angel's Envy.
Okay.
Expensive. That one's pretty good. I don't know if you tried that one or not.
No, I haven't tried too many actually.
I think it's either Angel's Envy or Angel's something. It's Angel something. It comes in like a fucking Angel Wing bottle.
Okay.
That one's up there as well. 100, 150.
I'm gonna say he is low key.
Yeah. That one's really good. Yeah, dude. I would say like Basil Hayden's probably one of my favorites. It's fucking smooth. It's got a good palate to it, and it's fucking like $34 a bottle.
Okay. It says Basil what again?
Basil Hayden's. It's got like a fucking paper bib over the bottle. It's a tall, thin bottle.
All right. I'll look that one up.
It's got a real smooth palate to it. Fucking, I mean, it's, nice oaky aftertaste. Fucking tastes like a bourbon should taste. You know what I mean?
Sorry, Darren. I just now saw your tweet, your direct DM to me.
Oh, okay.
You got how to find the cast anyway, so it's all good.
Well, I saw your message on my mail. So like, oh, okay.
Yeah, always invite whoever's on the last cast back
Okay.
to the new cast. This next Wednesday, though, I have to remember to send it to the last two casts. I need to find enough different off-channel communications way of sending this out.
I guess I'm special now, huh?
You're very special.
Ooh, careful there.
Yeah, if you're ever missing it, ask anybody else in the cast also, because if I'm distracted, I may not necessarily respond instantaneously.
Oh,
But,
if you're drunk too.
man, there's that too.
Like that one time you fell asleep and we fucking.
Oh yeah, there's the stream where I was like asleep in the background for an hour, and you like,
dude, it was longer than that, dude. We kept that shit going to like 6 in the morning.
and you hear my brother calling in the background to wake my ass up, my phone ringing, but I was still like,
It was like.
and I think I passed out the skunk hat.
Yeah.
I don't even know where my skunk hat is right now. I missed it.
But it was like me, Jack, and fucking one other guy. We stayed. Canopics. He's fucking no longer around anymore. Remember fucking. Yeah, but it was us three. Like
now, pseudo hats. He showed up for several casts, but then he's British. He didn't show up, but then his time frame is entirely different.
A lot of people from the beginning kind of fucking dropped off. It's like me, Jack, and Charles, and Mary.
It's cool regulars, but I probably need to find an out-of-band way to invite people to it. Because the most regulars are Jack, Charles, you, Liz, myself, August, and Mark, and Mary ends up making it a little bit later because of working. I think she has some arrangements with school and shit.
Yeah, she's doing school and shit.
I'd like to get Janie on more. Janie's been on a few, but Janie's also West Coast, so 7 o'clock her time. By the time she gets home and eats her dinner of nothing but meat.
Yeah.
She's a meatitarian.
Meatitarian.
She's just
I kind of am too, so.
That'd probably be better for me health wise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were on Wednesday, right?
Was it?
Yeah, I was on about half of it.
Paleo?
Well, it's
Paleo
kind of
guy?
paleo, but I'm not quite. But yeah, there was this guy up in Canada who trolled some vegans.
Oh yeah.
They came protest his restaurant, so he started carving a deer leg up in the storefront window, and then he went back after the cops came in. But the cops were just smiling. The cops didn't do anything to him because he wasn't doing anything illegal. They came back out and started eating the deer in front of him.
I'd have fucking slaughtered a goddamn live animal in front of him. Fuck you.
Yeah, if I ever have a zombie apocalypse happening, I'm taking my guns and I'm going up to Mary's place
I'm making bacon, motherfucker.
because Mary knows how to properly slaughter and cook an animal. I've seen the lady go out, pop a 22 in a pig's head, cut its throat, and it's like, okay, the menfolk got to pick the thing up because me and Mark were stronger than Mary. We picked the thing up and like try to drag the thing out to a gimbal. She finds out the gimbal's like too small or too big or something. She has to last one leg's on. And I'm sitting there watching Mary slice up this pig, spill out its guts, do all the stuff. And she's like, all right, guys, go dig the ditch. Go dig the pit.
Go dig the pit. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was a good division of labor. Let's put it that way.
Right.
And we threw it in the pit for like 12 hours. Next morning, it was full to the bone good.
Oh yeah.
That pig was
Pit pig's amazing, man.
The Hawaiian pig. Oh yeah.
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 Right.
Oh yeah, they filled the innards of it with
Pineapple and fucking apples?
well, yeah, apples. I want to say pineapples and Amazon V. I don't know if you know Amazon V from cons. She's famous on the internet for wearing this tortoise. What's the term for the thing that sucks in women's guts?
A corset. Bodice.
Yes. Tortoise. She was famous for wearing a tortoise corset at some conferences, and she bought some of her cider, I believe it was, but it wasn't quite tasty for drinking, but it was great for marinade. So we marinated the inside of the pig with that.
Oh.
It turned out great.
Oh yeah.
I'll be going up there in a few weeks to consume whatever meat she has left. She had to sell off a lot of her animals because things were getting a little too stressful, and she had, only so much time on her hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Working on a farm is kind of a full-time job. It's not something you can just do.
You don't have any help.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Adrian Goat apparently got sick, and they put him down. But Adriana is still alive and kicking. That's granddaughter Goat.
Yep.
I'm very attached to my goat family.
What? No pets of your own or nothing?
All right. Do you want a shot of 100 proof vodka?
Fucking sure.
So let's see what I got. All right. Someone's got to stay in front of the camera, though. I'll go for it. You go grab the shit, whatever. Oh, you give me Pepsi. All right.
I'm a fucking chaser. Yeah,
That's not a good
yeah.
idea for 100 proof.
I don't know, man. I fucking chugged a bottle of Bacardi 151 once.
I've done everything straight. That's not a good idea. I don't recommend it.
It is not.
But you can do it.
That's not a good idea at all.
What's that?
That chugging a bottle of Bacardi 151.
Yeah, it was. I was drunk almost instantly, and it lasted a long time.
Why does my liver feel like it wants to escape my body? So, on this, how full should I fill it?
Fuck, I don't know, dude.
That definitely doesn't look clean. Let me go back and clean this out a little bit better.
The skull shot glass.
What kind of vodka you got if it's 100 proof? What is that?
Is it vodka or whatever it is?
Svedka? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Svedka.
I can't drink that like Swedish shit. You gotta drink actual Russian vodka. I'm a snob.
This is before Vice became complete cancer. They had a really cool documentary. It was the Russians and the Polish arguing about who actually invented vodka. Yeah, I'll let you pour your own. That might be safest bet. Because this is 100 proof.
Fuck it. If I pass out, I pass out. I'm sleeping here anyway.
Yeah.
You ever had Russian Standard?
Nope.
Oh, it's good
Holy
stuff.
shit, dude.
Wait. In honor of my trans Jewish heritage, I'm trans Jewish. I'm pre-operation.
Trans-Siberian.
Cheers. Oh wait, what's the term Jews use? It's like salute. No, it's like
Salute?
no. The Jews have a term for cheers. There is like a Yiddish or Jewish term for cheers.
Not sure.
L'chaim.
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 Yeah, L'chaim. There you go.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. I can't do that.
It means to life.
To life?
Yes.
Fuck. I hope there's life after this.
Come on, you're more Irish than I am. We'll put this back in the freezer for the next few minutes.
I gotta admit, I kind of wish I was over there right now. Partly because I want the drinks, partly because I want to be able to encourage Irongeek to maybe go back on his desired diet, drinking
I lost
diet.
like 15 pounds or something while I was not drinking.
Wow.
Yeah, but like 3 months, like maybe just like if you can't go cold turkey, maybe just chug a little slower.
That's what I told him. I said, you don't have to quit drinking, just drink less often. I still enjoy a glass of bourbon every now and then. I've lost like 20 pounds since the fucking personal shit happened.
Yeah.
Gonna make it?
Yeah, I gotta admit that does sound that it sounds like you are having a good time. Maybe too good a time.
Yeah.
You poured a man shot there. I took a little boy shot.
You speak, I'm gonna digest.
But no, I did talk to him about that earlier today at the fucking the pizza pub. I was like, hey man, fucking, get back on the diet, start doing the exercise blog again.
Oh, we can go ahead and do bench press right now. I was telling someone posted some hideous images. This guy, he's a big buff guy. He's bench pressing like what looks like 300 at least pounds, but his thumbs roll and he drops it on his fucking chest.
Oh.
Fuck. All right, see that lockpick thing over there, way over there? I've never finished that. I need to pull the locks out of it. I think about just selling it to hackers, give it to hackers for charity because I didn't make giving enough space.
Where are you pointing? I'm still holding my chest from the fucking goddamn barbell. Goddamn.
What?
It's Michael Jackson, motherfucker.
This thing. Right here.
Ah, gotcha.
I made nice oak wood and pegs and everything. And then
You got some really nice fucking lock walls, man.
some what?
Some really nice lock walls.
But that was when, that's how I polished up that red oak and it was really pretty. But I never fucking finished the thing because I didn't make enough room in the damn box. Are you admiring my wood? James is handling it.
Just rub it.
See, having a beard covers up the weak feminine chin that I'm getting. I understand why so many male feminists end up growing beards. They're not full beards like that. They're like half-ass beards.
Because they're fucking, I don't know.
Compensating.
Because they got tired of fucking shaving.
Yeah.
Little oak dowels in it
Yeah.
to hold it in, and that you just push it right down in. And
The Army said, you have to shave every day. And then I got out and was like, fuck you, Army. I'm not shaving.
yeah, this guy, I listened to some of his books and so forth. Aaron Clary, he's a big proponent of young people going into the. How old were you when you joined the Army?
Fucking 19? 18? No, I was 18.
There's other things you fucked up, but by his standards, that was a good thing because it paid for your fucking college.
It did.
And it gives you some life experiences, and it probably toughened you to fuck up.
It definitely did. Well, I mean, my mom yelled at me more than the drill sergeants did. But
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm picturing your mom as Ollie Ummy and like a
she's
moo-moo.
ginger too.
Oh, shit.
Oh, is she like from old country Ireland or?
Well, I guess her grandmother was.
Oh shit.
So
I got news for you. I lost my virginity to a redheaded woman who was a preacher's daughter.
Oh yeah.
The stereotypes are true.
Yeah. They are.
we have tempers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, mom can get fucking mad. So can dad. So
Miss P256, what the hell does that mean?
I gotta work on that shit.
He's got some questions about you.
So NIST.
I don't know what that means.
Is it what's I know what NIST is. I've heard this fucking term before.
The National Institute, the NIST as in the standards body, the net standards organization.
From cons in my own cast. How's that?
There you go.
NIST is kind of
Yeah,
a big thing.
Don't freaking
Look. Are you into? You sound like you're beyond where Charles was.
No, I don't know I don't think we're bound with Charles.
I don't know, man. Charles was pretty fucking.
Charles seemed pretty blitzed.
Charles was pretty. Well, I don't know. He's always happy.
Okay, both of you are slurring your words. So Charles may be a lightweight. You two sound pretty thoroughly drunk.
We're working on it. I mean, we finished this.
We're ready to fight the English. Oh, wait a second.
And I had 2 beers at fucking the beer place, or the beer place, the pizza place. And then we tried all his regular mead. And then we just took a shot of vodka.
Like the English? Is that Chucky Allah? Is that what you're talking about there?
What?
Oh, if you're coming from old country, you should know Chucky Allah.
Yeah, I don't come from old country. Like,
well, your ancestry does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking dude, that shit's been like, that's like saying you're fucking from Africa, like fucking that shit's been lost for fucking goddamn generations.
Fair point.
If you come back, you go like 40,000 years, I'm African American.
Everybody is. You go back far enough.
No, there's been some debate about that. There's been recent fossil findings, but to my knowledge, the best you judge.
There are at least 3 different quote unquote races.
This free?
Huh?
But see, race is one of those things that is people talk about gender being a spectrum. Race is definitely a spectrum.
Yeah.
Because if you compare it like an Irishman to an Italian, they're all considered Caucasian or white.
Caucasian, yeah.
But they're pretty fucking different looking in general.
Yeah.
Well, so Caucasians is everybody that went north of the Caucasus Mountains. And then you have the mongrels or mongoloids or whatever it is, and then the people that were from.
But some of that's also morphed over the times how they categorize it, don't they?
But that's what I'm saying. Like even the people that went north of the Caucasus Mountains all came from the same, like originating species, and apparently there's only 2 different species, and somewhere in Asia they fucking interbred, and then that's like.
And there was also the Chinese, which some Chinese scientists say they're not directly descended from the Homo sapiens that came out of China. Out of Africa, but they are part of.
Yeah, because there's a
different subgroup that came out, but then other people did genetic testing that's not true, and it's all fucking debatable as hell.
Well, one of the theories of evolution is that Neanderthals were the offshoot between Homo erectus and Homo habilis, or not Homo habilis.
I'll show you my Homo erectus.
I'll need a microscope. Anyways, between modern man and
bird.
But basically between modern man and Homo erectus, there's Neanderthals, and they died off. But there's a lot of rumors that saying that they crossbred, so parts of people are like old man and
Caucasian and all. If you have any European heritage, there's a little Neanderthal in that.
Oh yeah.
All right. On Facebook, you can find a racist group for anybody. There's black racist groups and white racist groups and so forth. But I remember seeing something like, I remember seeing there's a black racist group that was celebrating the idea that white people have some Neanderthal DNA in them. I'm like, dude, if you're an African American, generally speaking, my understanding is you're about 8% European heritage also. So
yep.
Because, you know, if you own it, might as well hit the good-looking ones, right?
Said it on camera, man.
I mean, shit. That's not even just kind of the fact that there's only like a 1% difference between us and chimpanzees. So shit.
Yeah.
That and pigs?
No, chimpanzees. Between us and chimpanzees.
Like, don't we share like a fucking...
Well, it's not so much I think we share heritage of the pigs, but we're very biologically similar.
Yeah.
Because my thing, pigs are often used as an analog for humans in various animal testings.
Well, they can also use certain pig organs for like transplants, things like that too. Like I think pig hearts, I think can be used for that as well. That's possibly.
Yeah, we use like John Wayne got valves from a pig heart.
Valve. Yeah.
So yeah, they use pig parts in humans quite often.
That's I love pork.
Right? The Muslims may not agree.
And some of the Jews have some issues on that.
Yeah, you're not supposed to eat split hooves.
Well,
yeah, split hooves.
Yeah. So most of the Jewish guys I hang out with on particular kosher, because I'm like hanging out there with like Dave Marcus, and he's like, I don't know, eating a bacon cheeseburger or something. I'm like, you constantly bring up your Judaism, but dude,
that's pig.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, they're supposed to be like, they're also supposed to like kill the meat kosherly too. Like after it's been killed, it's supposed to be raised up and drained.
Which my understanding at the time, like there's like kosher way of killing pigs, and there's a halal way of in Islam. But my understanding, modern ways are actually better, but they still don't necessarily fit the I don't know.
Well, the modern way is a lot more humane because, for example, halal, animal has to be like alive and conscious during the whole time. Whereas nowadays they knock the animal unconscious and then slit the throat or basically drain the blood some way like that. So the animal doesn't suffer; it's unconscious. Whereas under halal, it's like suffering until it's totally dead.
Well, now we just fucking spike him in the brain.
Yeah, or you knock it unconscious and then do that. So it's the animal's not even aware. The animal just goes to sleep and goes, oh, it's gone. No, with like halal, they hang upside down, cut the throat. So
yeah, Mary's like some kind of version of Wiccan, I think. And her way was just a 22 to the head.
Yeah.
That's like, it seems like a best case scenario for a pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I don't get at too. Like fucking like, you know, people talk shit about hunters, like, you know, like, oh, that's fucking inhumane, blah 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 blah. It's like, look, first of all, if I shoot a fucking deer, it's lived its entire life fucking free range, no captivity, no nothing, right? And when I shoot it, I'm doing my best to make sure that it just falls the fuck over because I don't want to fucking run all over the woods looking for the motherfucker.
So my thing with bow arrow, you often do.
But that's why we're talking about deer hunting and being humane. If the fucking forest is overpopulated,
they die from starvation.
You thin them out so that instead of all of them suffering and dying slow deaths, you have a lot of healthy ones and other ones that didn't suffer long.
Yeah, not long at all. The fucking ones I shoot usually go bloop right over. You know,
it's less suffering in the long run. Don't fucking starve.
You shoot them to the heart of the neck and they're dead instantly.
Restaurant, haven't you? Go watch Last Cast, man. It's there was this Canadian restaurant where a bunch of vegans showed up to protest, and the owner of the restaurant came out and started butchering a leg deer in front of them all, and all whining and bitching. And the cops come in. They hope the cops are going to stop him, but the cops are all smiling, and he'd already finished butchering the deer. He goes back in the kitchen, comes back out, and there's photos of him eating the deer meat in front of him. Look this shit up. It's
recipe
antler.
Recipe for backstrap, right? You take the backstrap.
Was a cop eating the deer meat in front of them?
The cop was not, but the owner of the restaurant or the guy who ran it, or the hunter who, you know, I'm not sure the exact organization of the restaurant, but the guy who was butchering it came back out and started eating the fucking deer in front of the fucking protesters. After he's cutting it up.
That is completely appropriate. I think that's fine.
So if you shoot a deer and you get the backstrap, take and cube the backstrap up, put it in fucking pineapple juice, right? Let it sit for 24 hours, wrap it in fucking maple bacon and barbecue that shit. You will not be upset.
Sounds good.
It is
fucking
that
sounds good.
It is amazing.
I have a couple buddies who are vegan, but not nearly as pretentious as the people in that video are.
If you're vegan for fucking health reasons, I get it. But if you're vegan because fucking
I have one buddy
fucking bunnies.
I have one buddy who doesn't want to eat anything with a face. He's got the McCartney thing going on.
Well, I've actually known people who are vegan because they're like protesting like factory farming and shit like that, which I'm okay with. If you want to protest something like you're protesting inhumane conditions, okay, sure. But if you're a vegan going, oh, it's humane, oh, it's natural, no, fuck you. You're a fucking moron.
Just don't fucking eat goddamn what do you call it? Veal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a few animals I don't really want to eat. Like, in an apocalypse situation, I'll eat about fucking everything. And I love this people chalk Peter put out. And someone said, depending on what the situation is, apocalypse, dating a vegan girl, something like that, what you'd eat. And my line is pretty far. I probably, unless I'm really desperate, I won't eat a dog or a cat because I've had personal relationships with dogs and cats.
But dogs are useful. Cats are just fucking evil.
Cats keep if they'd kept more cats around during the fucking Black Plague, it wouldn't have been the Black Plague.
True. Okay, there's that.
They're not evil. Because they thought they were evil, the Black Plague happened. Some explanations I've seen.
But cats are evil.
But yeah, cats are assholes. I don't know if cats are evil. Cats are definitely assholes. Except the Siamese cats. The Siamese cats are basically cat dogs.
Yeah.
Siamese cat. Have you ever had a Siamese cat?
I have not.
I have.
They just would baby cry, and you can play fetch with them. I've literally played fetch with them. And it's the only cat I've ever seen. You shine a laser pointer, it looks at the laser pointer dot, like, looks back up at you, and like, okay, I see the laser. What the fuck you doing, bitch?
Yeah, my dogs do that. I'll shine the laser, and they'll chase after it, and then they'll come over and bite my hand, like, fuck.
But the Siamese are smart enough because they're Asian, because the Asians are always smart. The Siamese cats are legitimately do seem smarter than the average house cat.
That's racist. That's racist.
I'm catist.
That's racist.
Racist cats.
Check out Maine Coons if you want a cat dog.
Oh yeah, they're great big old cats.
I want to fucking Savannah cat.
I'm not familiar with this particular breed.
It's a fucking goddamn. What are they called? It's a cat from Africa. And
it's not like a serval.
Yeah, it's like a serval and a fucking domestic cat.
Yeah, I've seen those.
It's like so F1 is like first generation. So like they take the serval and the domestic cat, breed it, and the babies are F1s, and you can get F2s and F3s, which are
so serval cats is what the ancient Egyptians bred house cats from.
So there's new studies that say that house cats weren't actually bred; they just kind of fucking domesticated humans.
Live beef.
Yeah.
The who enslaved your people. Sorry. I love you, live beef.
What was that? I was listening to a song the other day. It was like, "Who built the pyramids?" I was like, "A bunch of Jews."
Well, yeah. I know probably a few other ethnicities. Because my understanding, the Egyptians weren't particularly.
No, they probably
enslaved a lot of different people.
Yeah.
They did.
But there was
like the entire holiday right now is being thankful that we're no longer under the Egyptians.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're Egyptian. Hey, let's do some more drink.
We don't have any drink.
We don't? There's some in there. We're going to celebrate the Egyptians. The Israelites being separated from the or being liberated from Egyptian
slavery.
Fuck the Pharaoh.
So I imagine the Egyptians probably enslaved about anybody they could.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Cheers, L'chaim.
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 L'chaim. Tomorrow will be my last day of drinking for a month. I'll try to do a month off.
Tomorrow is gonna fucking suck.
I don't get hangover really. I just get. Yeah.
Well, you can always just drink water right now to prepare for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Drink some water before you go to bed.
Let me know when you need a glass of water.
Pepsi. I got bottles of Coke and water in the truck.
I guess that's almost water.
Well, it's mostly water with like fucking sugar and flavor.
My local gun store seems to open about 10 a.m. What is your recommendations for a proper AR-15? And we will be sober by the time we're shopping for them, so don't give me no shit.
You're drunk off your ass and you want to go buy guns?
Not right now. We'll be sober by that time.
We've been talking about buying guns for months.
Okay. Was gonna say.
Yes, it was like if I go see him next or Mark next, and that's whoever's going to help me advise me.
What's your budget?
Let's say $800.
Ooh. Well, let's see. Stag. I mean, you can get $800 for an AR-15 won't get you like a lot of good stuff.
It depends on where you go.
I guess.
And
All right, let's go 1,000. Let's go 1,000. It's not like I'm that.
Okay, 1,000 you have better options. I mean, Stag is always one that's gonna be really cheap. You probably find some CMTs for that price. Maybe an Aero Defense.
Rock River.
Rock River is not bad.
Anderson.
What's that?
Anderson.
Anderson. Yeah, I keep forgetting about them.
Palmetto. I
I
have fucking 4 Palmetto lowers, and I have no problems with them.
That's cool.
Have you had any problems with them?
Yeah, I have.
What? What have you had problems with?
Just all kinds of reliability issues. Not
Really?
my thing. Yeah.
Huh. I've had no fucking problems with them. I've fucking loved my Palmetto lowers.
No. Let's see what else we got within $1,000 range.
Yeah, I got Palmetto uppers and freaking bolts too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good selection. You'll probably find one of those at local gun shop. So.
Although the new AR I'm building is all Anderson.
Yeah.
The only thing, well, I don't have a bolt carrier and bolt. I don't have a BCG yet. And I need the front fucking. I'm doing free floating handguard.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna buy from Palmetto, but it's not a Palmetto product.
Right.
It's God, who the fuck makes it? It's Imlock, free floating.
That could be Daniel Defense. It could be Magpool. It could be a couple of ones because everyone's on the fucking M-Lock train now.
Well, yeah, it's all aluminum free floating. God damn it, what's it fucking called? It's got a weird name to it. It's not Daniel. It's not anybody. Daniel Defense. You should be able to pick one of those up for fucking.
Yeah, there could be more than $1,000 though. I'll tell that right now.
Really?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I don't know. Like, it depends on what you get.
Like the uppers alone are like $1,000 for some of them I've seen.
Yeah, don't get a Delton though.
Oh.
Delton. I don't remember.
They're a very cheap brand, like worse than Stag.
Very cheap.
Yeah.
Like freaking Palmetto is way better than fucking Delton.
Adrian, the general rule in firearms is you get what you pay for. So if you buy really cheap, you're gonna get really crappy products.
Dude, have you seen the fucking that goddamn Spikes Tactical fucking unicorn fucking or snowflake one?
I stopped paying attention when they came out with the Crusader.
Oh my god, you got a fucking
called the Spikes Tactical Unicorn.
No, damn.
Yeah, it's the fucking
the unicorn lower.
Yeah.
Oh my god, My Fucking Little Pony. Holy shit!
Do you see the colored in one, dude? I fucking want one so bad.
Oh my god!
I fucking want one so bad. All right.
We can share the screen also. We just have to switch to the tab.
Okay, it's a snowflake lower.
Yeah.
Okay, so snowflake.
Really, I may punt tomorrow, and I'm looking for maybe a more considerable 9mm is probably a more practical weapon.
Yeah.
To actually buy.
I mean, $1,000 you'll find almost anything.
Card. It's fucking great, dude. I fucking want one so bad.
All right, let me share this shit. Present to everyone.
I fucking want one so bad.
Can you all see it right now?
Yeah. That's just
Hey, space triggered.
Oh, I had somebody whining and bitching about my con and the fact I have a shirt. Someone said the organizers wear the trigger warning shirt. No, I'm the only organizer that wore it. And someone was whining about it. And they're whining about the trigger warning shirt. And I'm like,
when did you wear the trigger warning shirt?
Well, several cons, but the one they were particularly bitching about was me down in New Orleans.
Oh, okay. Because I don't remember you wearing a DerbyCon, but fucking.
Oh, you see my new one from Benjamin Boyce, right? In the safe space. Oh shit! Fuck. Now I gotta look this shit up.
Maybe I remember you posting a picture. It looks like a button down.
No, not this one. This one's from Benjamin Boyce.
I think
he's the guy's criticized. You know Evergreen College.
Mm-hmm. I think I seen. I think I seen it. You fucking posted it a while back. You were talking about everyone bitching about your fucking your safe space, your trigger warning thing, right?
Yes. Unfortunately, one of my friends is going to marry. He's engaged to marry someone who's going to destroy it. Dudes, be more selective, please.
Be more selective.
I'll tell you right now, if you want a good BCG, get a BCM. Get one of their M16 ones. They're phenomenal.
A BCM?
Yeah, BCM, Bravo Company Manufacturing.
So I get the full auto ones from Palmetto, and I've fucking been I've been happy with them.
I bought this T-shirt from Benjamin Boyce. He's been criticizing Evergreen. What it says on the T-shirt is, one think to rule them all, one think to mind them, one think to group them all, and in the safe space, bind them. Benjamin Boyce.
Sounds like fucking Fahrenheit 51 shit right there.
He hasn't followed me back. I have way more followers than him. But he's just a very interesting guy because, Evergreen is just fucked.
Oh, yeah. Definitely fucked.
When his fall left teacher,
We're almost out.
oh shit, then we're fucked because that's all we got.
God damn it.
What time is it?
It's fucking pass out time, pretty close to it. It is 11:39.
Yeah, most shit's we close at 12. Anyway, I think we're about done anyway. So anyway, Benjamin Boyce interviewed these people, and these people are triggered by Brett Weinstein at Evergreen College, and someone decided to take the day of absence, which was normally about black people not showing up on campus, to show what the loss to contribution would be if the black people didn't show up. It changed to, all right, white people don't show up on campus. And he objected to that as racist, and he's a Jewish dude, and kind of far leftist himself. And then they all started protesting him, and then because he stood up for himself, they started protesting this Bridges guy who was the president of the university, who's a huge fucking cuck, who let the students hold him hostage. Then they protest look up Evergreen State College.
Yeah,
it's
this is the
hideous.
one where
It's hideous.
Lock the teacher in the classroom or some shit.
It's not L'Haim.
L'Haim.
Anyway, Benjamin Boyce has been covering it. It's a fucked up situation. And none of these fuckers are oppressed. If you got the money to go to this fucking college, you're not oppressed. I'm going to tell you the number two things you have. Doesn't matter what race you are, religion, and so forth. If you're pretty and you have money,
you're winning.
Those are the two advantages that are really useful, especially the money one.
Yeah.
Do you want to touch the angry baby?
Wait, Howie just joined for a second. What's up, Howie?
Howie!
We may not mess with my longest world because me and James just ran out of vodka. Well, we're about to run out, close to running out of vodka.
We're pretty close.
Well, vodka is vodka. You might need more vodka.
Me and the Leprechaun are going to shop tomorrow morning, and then look at the fucking freckles all over that fucking arm. Shit.
Apparently, this one looks like a star.
A little bit, I guess, huh?
I can't see shit.
Well, it's a little bit. Yeah. We did an impromptu cast because he just happened to be up here to grab some locks. By the way, 8 hours is a long way to drive for some
8.5 hours, yeah.
Shit. Oh, you got a lot of locks.
I drove 90 miles an hour the whole time, except for until I got to fucking. Okay. Until I got to here, and then there was cops everywhere.
At Nash, if you can't get a ticket, at least you can crash in my room or something.
Until I got to this state, and then there was cops everywhere, so I slowed down. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't do anything about it. Well, I can vote.
Misery doesn't give a fuck. Man.
I vote Libertarian, and generally speaking,
Misery's like, fuck it, just drive.
I generally
man.
Libertarian, and then vote for the various Republicans I like.
So wait, what's going on with? Why is James out there?
He's picking up lockpick shit. I have a lot of lock sports stuff.
What up?
I should.
Long time no see.
I should probably hit the sack soon. I'm presenting it unallocated tomorrow.
We probably all should hit the sack soon. Okay, we got one more L'Haim left. L'Haim.
That's the last of it.
Yeah. 100 proof.
L'Chaim. You gotta have the.
L'Haim.
Gotta get some slim.
Big Heil. Well, as you already know, I have matzah fever. So next time I ever get a chance to go down with a Jewish girl, I'll try my best to go.
Maybe a little less Smeagol sounding though.
My precious. My precious. Pretty curly hair.
Oh,
Large nose. Maybe a good background. No, sorry.
lots of money. I mean,
I really like Jewish girls. I don't know what that. But I was recently shaken because Julie Louise-Dreyfus was my first case of matzah fever. I found out she's not technically Jewish because she didn't follow religion, and it was her dad that was Jewish, not her mom.
dude, I fucking Israeli fucking army chicks were the hottest goddamn.
Oh,
things
IDF
I've ever
women.
seen.
Oh, the women
Oh,
of
yeah.
IDF.
Holy
All right,
shit!
all right, this is me rubbing my nipple in case you can't see it on the camera.
Yeah,
Women of the IDF. Oh, Gal Gadot. She was in the IDF, wasn't she, at some point?
probably.
Well, if she was a citizen of Israel, she pretty much is, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god, man! Holy shit! Talk about fucking running the Humvee off the road.
Oh yeah.
Although I have seen some fucking goddamn Iraqi women that were like, "Holy fuck, where the fuck did you come
I've seen
from?"
some beautiful Arab women. I've seen some beautiful Afghanistani women, beautiful Persian women, beautiful. I've seen a lot of women, beautiful women from. What is? I'm not Kurdish women. I'm not particularly prejudiced where my beautiful women come from, but they're prejudiced to me because I'm an ugly fat guy. They're fat shaming me. They should feel bad. They're fat shaming me for not hooking up with me.
Hey, my dick don't discriminate.
Holy fuck, dude! There were some goddamn women in Iraq, man. I was like, "Holy fucking shit! Where the fuck did you come from?"
Hey, you gotta be careful. You're getting those deployment goggles on there, all right?
You what?
Deployment goggles. You're getting those
No,
on.
man, fucking deployment goggles, fucking damned, man. These fucking holy, like fucking, like, you know, a chick that's like a fucking 5 was a 10. This bitch was like a fucking 28. I was like, holy fuck, god damn, like, I'd fucking chew both legs off to get to that shit.
We'll get complaints about this shit for surely. Well, no, the complaints will likely just get blocked. I don't give a shit. We are men.
Dude,
we like women.
Oh
Ideally, when the situation goes right, we find women we like. We provide for them. We love on them. We have kids together. We have a nice family, and eventually,
they leave us, and we fucking pay a shit ton of money for fucking.
Does that? I was gonna say, ideally, us men die in our 80s, the women die in their 90s, and the kids go on. But okay, does that too?
So I have a question then.
Yeah.
Legs, ass, or tits?
What?
Ass.
Tits.
Ass.
Tits.
Yes.
I think he. Well, that is the pat answer, my friend.
Yes.
I think he's deciding which one's better, and I will say ass.
Yes. Yes.
Yes is the best answer. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Most wide open answer.
C, senor.
Si, senor, all three.
God, Aiden kicks back and looks like an asshole, but
I can't say anything further. Sorry.
Well, hey, you know, if all that fails, you could just do what I did and go bisexual. And we at least doubles your playing field. There you go.
Yeah, there's that.
I'm bisexual. If I want sex, I gotta buy it.
Isn't there a surcharge for that, Adrian?
Is a what now?
A surcharge?
I hope not.
Also a madam charge.
I'm also really cheap.
Isn't that usually called like a hazmat fee or something?
Oh,
No, I did. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to add this to my cast list.
It's Michael Jackson, motherfucker.
So I've got good news.
We half-assed these casts. Let's face it, we really do. Well, we got better over the last couple of months.
Dude, this fucking screen cap is the best right here. You're
Shit. Yeah, let me show you the screen cap we currently got.
Oh, shit.
Where's my fucking mouse? I don't see it.
If it was up your ass, you'd know.
Yeah, I've got good news.
I hope.
Just press enter.
One of my favorite animes is hitting the 4th season next month.
That's the thumbnail so far. I need to lose weight. Shit.
I like the Stargate thumbnail. That should be the thumbnail.
It was a start. Wait. What?
I'm lost.
When you share your screen and it tunnels, that should be the thumbnail.
You get the infinity screen effect.
It's like Charles.
Dude, not all black guys look the same.
I'm sorry.
Wait to steal that too.
Dude, that looks like Charles, man. Don't fucking.
Well, he's a
looks
very
like
happy
Charles.
black guy. Has his
With
head
a bald
shaved,
head.
but that's not Charles.
I'm kind of drunk.
Shit.
Oh, have you guys? Have you seen the new Dragon Ball Super?
I love you, Charles. You have to watch this.
Okay, I need to send you guys a video because you need to see this. It's so perfect. No, you guys will love this. 1 second.
Laptop now, man. I'm getting drunk.
What the fuck, dude? I don't even know where I'm at.
You're in New Albany, Indiana.
New Albany, Indiana.
Feel free to move that because obviously you're gonna have to when you sleep. But yeah, we may have to move my laptop too. Gotta keep it powered.
Gotta keep it powered up. Dude, you're missing a shift key. What the fuck happened here?
Oh, that's all. I don't want to explain the story right now. I'll explain off air to you. If you
I'm
Hey
assuming,
guys,
I'm assuming
I'm
there's
sending a video to the chat. Check this out.
what? What
Just
chat?
watch it. It's 30 seconds. It's epic. Just watch it.
I don't know how to work a Mac. Oh, I figured it out. Go me. I'm a Windows admin. Leave me alone.
Oh, you poor bastard.
I know, right? Hey, at least I got the fucking swipey thing down.
he's making us watch some weird weeboo shit.
Weeboo shit.
Weeboo.
Weeboo, you boo? Fubu? What the fuck?
That was the official dub.
Hold your fire. This man isn't black. All right, I'm lost. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
It's a really pretty patch knife.
It said, hold your fire. This man isn't black.
I'm gonna put the patch knife away.
Oh, shit. Fucking stop it.
Sorry. The leprechaun with thyroid problem is pretty fucked up right now. Says the large Germanic guy.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. There's a large chain here.
Yes, it's got a big exchangeable core in it. I've picked that. Most of the time I pick it into the change key.
We know what you're really doing with it tonight, Adrian. Don't worry, we know.
We're locking my truck.
He said it, I didn't.
You can pick out the core. You pull out the core and you take a pair of pliers and you go in and turn it the actuator.
You
Open
can
it
pick out the core?
Yes, because that core is replaceable. One of those keys is a change key.
Huh.
So you can change out the core and repin it.
Is it the duplication prevented?
So you make them all the same. Like one of those keys should allow you to be able to pull out the entire core. Yeah, well, there you fucking go.
Fucking figure that shit out.
And
Look at
sometimes
that.
I picked it to that mode. Then I can take a pair of pliers and go inside and open it. My buddy Jeff Moss in Cleveland, not the Jeff Moss that created DEF CON, different Jeff Moss, but a guy named Jeff Moss from Cleveland gave me that particular lock for that particular.
Fucking stay there, core.
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
you.
Okay.
Huh.
The cast is going on, but I think people are drunk enough that we can stop.
That's neat.
What's y'all's thoughts on this matter?
This cast has pretty much been drunk banter, so yeah.
Fucking
I don't think it'll be any different. Charles kind of set the mood.
But I'm going to make sure he gets his lock stuff and gets off to his conference, and then I'll see y'all next Wednesday. How's that sound?
See you
All
Wednesday.
right.
Sounds good.
See you Wednesday.
Thank you all for joining, and welcome. And I'm trying to send the invite, but if anybody never has the invite, I'm slowing this. You know what I want to say, right?
You want to send the invite to everybody that's been here.
Yes.
Today.
So if you don't have
last
the
week.
invite, try to get with one of us, and we'll get you the invite
For what exactly?
for this
For the
cast.
next cast next week on Wednesday
Okay.
at 7
It's always at 7 EST on Wednesday.
Eastern.